Hey everybody, I'm gonna do a full raid of 25-man Tempest Keep here. Um, Post up to YouTube. I'm just gonna show how you run through and solo Tempest Keep. It's a pretty easy raid to do. Besides the final boss, Kel'Thas, but I'm gonna give some instructions on how to do it. I'm doing it here on my Warlock, and I'm not gonna use my pet during the raid. I'm using my raid spec that gives me charred remains and grim sack. It's the best DPS raid spec for destruction warlock right now. Um, but it's a pretty easy raid. I'm gonna grab a Lar here in a second and pull him. You down him pretty fast, and he'll go to the middle and revive as a phoenix does. Um, um, Pretty easy fight. Now, the ashes of Alar do not drop off of Alar. That mount actually drops off of Kel'Thas, since it's considered his pet. Alar is considered his pet, so that if you're looking to get that mount, you've got to kill Kel'Thas to get it. Just wait for Alar to resurrect here. And you saw I killed those ads there. The reason why I killed those ads was because I was gonna have to kill them anyway. Because when Alar pops back up, he will pull them and they will aggro to you. So it's always easier just to go ahead and kill them and get them out of the way. Um, Real easy raid, like I said. I'm gonna do all of the all the bosses here. I'm gonna run over real quick to Void Reaver. Now, Void Reaver used to be a tough fight, especially back in Burning Crusade. He has a silence ability. He shoots out an orb, and if it hits anywhere near you, it's an AoE attack. It will silence you, so just a heads up on that. If you're a caster, it's best just to down them really fast. With a Warlock, it's easy, because usually a Chaos Bolt puts them down. One or two Chaos Bolts will put them down. It's not a bad fight otherwise than that. He's one of the first raid bosses that I did during Burning Crusade, actually. Um, I talked to a lot of guild members of a real popular guild on my server back during Burning Crusade. They were called Knights Templar, and a lot of the members there advised me to, if I wasn't able to get into raids, to just craft my Frozen Shadowweave set. It was a good starter set for raiding. It definitely would get you into Karazhan, but I kind of skipped Karazhan at the forefront at the beginning. Went straight into I did some PvP with the Guild Knights Templar. They loved how I PvP'd. They loved how I listened and paid attention, and they brought me into the guild. So the first raid I did with them was Tempest Keep, and the first raid boss I did was Void Reaver. We did get him down. The rest of the raid was kind of a fail though, and we did. And the second raid I did with them was, I think it was Serpent Shrine Caverns. Yeah, SSC. See, one Chaos Bolt took him out. That was so easy. But yeah, it was SSC. That was the second. Did you see here, Void? If you're looking for Transmog, Void Reaver drops your Tier 5 token for your shoulders on your Tier 5 set. Which for the Warlocks, it's the same skin and almost the same color. The color's a little different than the Merc gear, but it's basically the same skin. So if you're looking for that Tier 5 set, it's there. You can buy all the old PvP gear, Merc gear, original Glads, which is Tier 4, Vengeful, which is Tier 6, just a different color. You can get all that in Area 52 here in Netherstorm, where Tempest Keep lies. Um, I don't, yeah, I think it still costs honor, but it's real cheap. Like maybe the most expensive piece is like 1,000 honor or something, so it's not expensive. If you just got some extra honor laying around and you're looking for some cool transmog gear, go buy that stuff. It works. It's nice. So This isn't too bad. I'm gonna cut through the throne room real quick. They call it the Tempest Bridge. This is where Kel'Thas is. But I'm just gonna cut through here real quick and go down to the next boss, and I'll come back to Kel'Thas here. Now, really, these other bosses here don't really drop a whole lot of stuff. I mean, they drop some nice transmog stuff, some pets. Void Reaver back there has a pet. This one upcoming is a caster boss, and she drops a pretty cool staff. It's just like the old Gladiator's War staff, except it's blue. So let's go ahead and AOE these guys down too. Oh, shit, I'm gonna conflagrate there. So just keep your mind on that. There's no other mounts in here but the Ashes of Alar, and they are strictly off Kel'Thas. Now the upside to this raid is you can skip every boss and go straight to Kel'Thas. No big deal. Not a big deal at all. You can go straight to him. So if you're just looking for the mount, I'd recommend just skipping everybody. I'm just making a video showing all the bosses in here. Let me take her down real fast here. Alright, these are all her ads are going to come and attack me now. One of them does a mind control. Yep, there it is. So, as you see, once that releases, they'll reset. You do not have to kill them. There you go. Now, on the Kel'Thas fight, there's a couple rules to go by, and I've done this through trial and error, because I've been soloing Kel'Thas since Cataclysm, and I finally got the mount at the end of MOP. So it took me many attempts to get the Ashes of Alar off Kel'Thas. I have been in here with friends and they've gotten it. After I've farmed it, they come in their first attempt and boom, they get it. But so this is the strategy I use for Kel'Thas. There's two different strategies you can use. I'm gonna drop these ads real quick while I'm telling you these strategies. Well, the fight starts. He'll pop up these his council here, one at a time, and then once you take them down one at a time, first is the warrior hero, um, Thaladred, and then the second is Sanguinar. The third is Engineer Telenicus, and then the fourth is Capernaum. She's a mage. Um, as you can tell here, the you got your warrior wearing his gear there. You got your hunter. That's tier 4, tier 4. I think this is all tier 4. Well, this one may, yeah, that's tier 4. Looks like a mixture of tier 5 too, though, so it's hard to tell. But it's a pretty easy fight. You take them down one by one, and then he'll pop up these weapons. Well, the weapons, you kill them, AoE them down. They're actually legendary weapons. You can loot them. They're for every class. And the way it used to work back in Burning Crusade is one person for each type of weapon would loot it and use it to help, take Kel'Thas off because you needed them to successfully defeat him. Um, the rest of the fight isn't too bad. Once you take out those weapons, as a caster, you have the option to pick up a legendary staff. Well, that staff will, if you equip it and use it, I mean, you'll lose your staff that you're wearing, and so you're going to sacrifice some spell power for it. But it's not that big of a deal. You're not losing a whole lot because this is an easy raid. I mean, you're way over capped of it. It's a level 70 raid. Will keep you from getting stunned and silenced, which is helpful because when he pops these 4 ads back up, they're together, and you got to take all 4 of them on at one time. Well, you've got a silence from the warrior who will also knock you back. You have this hunter here who will throw a toy thing at you and it'll stun you, and it's got a timer on it, so it lasts for like a minute or so and will stun you like every few seconds. It's like a proc. The mage here will disorient you, and I believe the paladin will stun you if I remember right. Here's the biggie. After you make it past that phase, if you're not using the staff, it's gonna be very irritating because I'm gonna do it that way and show you how irritating it is. With the staff, it's far easier. I mean, you don't have to deal with all that. When you go into the final phase where you fight Kel'Thas himself, um, if you're a class that has a pet, do not use your pet. Put it on passive, dismiss it, whatever. Because if it's on aggressive or if you have it out and it's attacking him, he will mind control you, and you will kill your pet, and he'll reset, and he'll do that over and over and over and over again. So just get rid of your pet. It makes it easier, a quicker fight. You don't really need your pet anyway. It's not like he's going to do a lot of damage to you, but he will reset multiple times if you have your pet out and on aggressive and attacking. So you can use your pet for the rest of the phases, just not on Kel'Thas. I learned that the hard way. I didn't know what was going on. It took me like 2 or 3 attempts to figure out that my pet being out was what was causing me to get mind control, but not just being out, but being aggressive. When I put them on passive, I didn't have that issue. But I'm just going to do this without the pet. Just make it easier. Just throw a Chaos Bolt at Kel'Thas here.
Power.
Oh, wow.
My people
Okay. So he is literally dead right now. He has no health, as you see here.
Welcome to the future.
So when not unless he fills his health back up, which I don't think he does, I'm probably going to one-shot him, or he's going to go directly into his second phase where he'll glide above his platform here. So I did not even think about that. I don't think I Chaos Bolt him last time.
Persevered against some of my best advisors,
So he's down.
but none can withstand the might of the Blood Hammer. Behold, Lord Sanguinar.
Blood for blood.
Capernian will see to it that your stay here is a short one.
Okay, so the hunter comes up last. Okay.
Thus endure I.
Well done. You have proven worthy to test your skills against my master engineer, Telonicus.
Telonicus, that's how you pronounce his name.
Nala Balore.
It's best to take him down as quick as possible so you don't get that toy debuff on you. Because that thing is very annoying and will stun you constantly. It's just a very annoying attribute to the fight. The whole encounter isn't bad. I mean, it used to be a lot more difficult. I mean, even during MOP it was still difficult. But, and I'll show you the legendary weapons here. That's it. The Staff of Disintegration, as you see, places a mental protection field on friendly targets within 30 yards, granting immunity, stun, silence, and disorient effects. So when you're fighting the Four Council here, when he pops them back up, it makes it way easier. Way easier to do them. But I'm just going to attempt it without. So expect me to probably get stunned and disoriented and silenced, and it's going to take a minute for me to get them down, because it's not that I can't kill them with one shot. I can. It's just with that going on, there's no way out of it. Now you can spec as a warlock into Unbound Will, and if you're a human warlock, you have every man for himself. So that could probably take you out of some of that. Some of it doesn't work on. So, oh, is it? No. One of them fears. So it may be the warrior that silences. No. Yeah, one of them fears and one of them silences. So it's between the warrior and paladin. I think the warrior fears and the paladin silences you.
It would be unfair to make you fight all 4 advisors at once.
So he's about to pop him back up.
Fair treatment was never
A mage
shown.
with a mass res,
I'm just
please.
returning the favor.
So
No. I will not.
I'm disoriented. As you see, I dropped a rain of fire to make this fight easier, and I got them down. So
Sometimes one must take
Yep.
I have not come this far to be stopped. The future I have planned will not be jeopardized. Now you will taste true
He's
power.
got me stunned. That's that toy box that's on me. The remote toy right there, you see? Keeps stunning me for 4 seconds over and over and over and over. And it doesn't suffer from, you can't become immune to it. So here we go. He's about to come back down. Hopefully this thing's so annoying. And he is down. Pretty easy fight. Just use my strategy and you'll successfully complete it without an issue. Let's see. I want to pick up that staff. Oh look, I did get a pet that I did not notice because I have on auto loot. And I don't really see a lot of the stuff that drops. I usually shift click just to see what I got, but this time I did not. But alright, that is Tempest Keep Solo, 25 man. He does drop the pet Ashes of the mount Ashes of Valar here. If that's all you want, you don't really care about any of the pets or transmog gear, I would recommend just skipping straight to Kel'Thas and going for the mount, and good luck on it. And like I said, if you guys watch the video, please subscribe, like, and comment. Maybe comment on something you want to see me attempt. I may be able to post more videos later today. I have a lot going on. I was able to get this one in at least. Wanted to put up this one to show everybody how to do Tempest Keep. And follow me on Twitter at Sickness Gaming. Go and like my Facebook page, Sickness Gaming, 2 words. Sickness is spelled Siknes. Same thing for the Twitter. I will post, if I'm not doing a video and I get a mount or something that I've been trying to get, I will post it up on Twitter. And if you do follow me on Twitter and comment on anything, just hit me with a hashtag. I've got me a catchphrase now. It's called hashtag down with the sickness. So I appreciate everybody watching, and everybody have a great day. See ya.